What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. Welcome. If you're new to this beautiful channel, welcome to this beautiful channel. And if you're not new, well, welcome back. As always, you guys, I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for everybody who follows me. Thank you so much for everybody who loves everything that I do, who cherishes all the messages that I give. Thank you for everybody who understands for the predictions that don't come out and the predictions that I get wrong, because I'm human and I'm going to make mistakes, and I'll never shy away from that. I'm always going to remember that, because every time, I'm telling you, every time I get too in my head, oh, I'm powerful, oh, this and that, boom, they knock me down. But anyways, you guys, this is going to be the predictions for the year 2022. What is this year going to bring to us? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Or should we expect a better year? Absolutely. We're going to get started with that. But first, before we go, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys always hit the like button, and make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias, which I leave you guys the link at the bottom in the description of the video. So it's called the Beacons AI. You click that one, and that's going to take you to all my social medias. And I only have one Instagram. It's Raphaelsinsights, spelled just like that. RAPHAELSINSIGHTS. Yeah, it's spelled just like that. So if any other Instagram messages you guys, and I don't reach out to people through Instagram. I used to do that, but only people who message me, but I never message first, and I never add random people as well. So please, if someone's trying to add you randomly, it's not me. The card of the Fool. This is going to be the main card that's going to be dominating the entire year of 2022. Why? I'm going to explain to you why. This is one of the major arcanas. There's 22 cards in the major arcanas. The 22nd card is labeled as the 0, which is the Fool. And this card here, even though it's labeled as the 0, technically it's the 22nd card. So that's why 2022, right? That's why the 20th card in tarot and the 22nd card in tarot is going to be dominating 2022. But what is this card here telling us? This card here is telling us that it's going to be a good year. A chaotic year, because that's what this card here represents, chaos in the negative, but it's also going to be a good year. It's going to be a year of reinventing ourselves, places, countries, states, nations, reinventing themselves, starting over, restarting their economical situations, new beginnings is basically what this card here is telling us. And it's telling us that a lot of places are going to reinvent themselves. A lot of Latino America, I do see lots of blessings for Latino America, but the thing is that we're going to reinvent ourselves worldwide in terms of COVID, in terms of this variant, that we are nearing the end is what this card here is letting us know, and that we're going to be starting all over and picking back up our lives. So we are at the end of this. We are definitely at the end of this. This card here also tells me that it's going to be ruling world leaders, dictators. The card of the Fool is basically saying, in Spanish, this card is called the Crazy, and it's basically saying that rulers are going to be very chaotic, very crazy. They're going to be very radical, and we'll get into that in a sec. But this card here is going to be the main card, New Beginnings. It's going to be a good year, but a chaotic year. Another card that's going to be ruling this year is going to be the card of the Devil. The Devil is going to be ruling together with the Fool. The Devil's going to be influencing the Fool, the dictators, the people in power. Remember that chaotic energy I was talking about? It's going to be whispering in rulers that they're God, that they need to take action, that it's their time to begin a war. This message here that I have for you is that I am seeing a war in the first 3-4 months of the year. I'm seeing a war really where they're showing it to me. It's February, March is where they're showing me a war or pushing a war. And that's how we're going to start the year. Like I said, the Fool's going to be making a lot of dictators and people in power very radical, and it's going to be influencing a lot of tension, a lot of crazy movements. The card of Death, COVID. The card of Death is also going to be ruling this year. It says that there's going to be a lot of death. It says that there's going to be a lot of difficulty this year, specifically the first beginning 6 months of the year, the first half of the year. But throughout the year, there's going to be a lot of catastrophe, lots of destruction, lots of apocalyptic moments. But the card of Death is also dominating with the Fool. What is it saying? These two cards here are giving me the message. The message that I have, the vision that I have is that an adequate medication, an adequate vaccine is going to be discovered or put out in this year. What does that mean? It means a vaccine or a medication that's going to be able to not only control COVID, but kill it. Be able to eliminate it or isolate it to where it's no longer dangerous. This card here, these two messages here tells me new hope is going to appear this year. These cards here tell me that there's going to be new hope for COVID, that mid or end of 2022, there's going to be an adequate medication, an adequate vaccine that's going to not only control, isolate, but kill COVID. But this card here is also telling me in terms of COVID that this year, that right now, we need to take care of our kids, the young, the naive, and those who are not wanting to take care of themselves, get vaccinated or couldn't get vaccinated. This card here tells me that COVID is going to focus its aim towards those who are not vaccinated, the young, and those who couldn't get vaccinated or don't believe in it, the naive, which is that's why I say the naive. It tells me, the message that I have from the divine is that we need to take care of our loved ones who fall into this category, because COVID is focusing its aim towards these main specific targets. Everyone else absolutely jumped it already. There's going to be cases that are going to rise, then they're still going to be getting sick due to even though they have the vaccine and all this other stuff. And there's going to be deaths, of course, but it's going to be very minimal deaths, and it's going to be very minimal cases. The ones that it's really focusing are the unvaccinated, those who couldn't get vaccinated, those who don't care about it, the naive, and the young. The card of the Tower tells me in terms of COVID, once again, is that there is going to be a lockdown. I do see one more lockdown. I do see another lockdown. That they don't want to do it. It's going to be very short. It's going to be either a week, 5 days, or maybe even 10 days. It's going to be very short. But I still see a lockdown. Not everywhere. In the United States, I am seeing it in some places. Not everywhere. But worldwide, there's still going to be more lockdowns that I'm seeing, or another lockdown that I'm seeing this year. So that's something that we need to be prepared for in terms of preparing our finances, taking care of ourselves, because the year begins very chaotic. That's the energy that starts for all of us worldwide. But yes, you guys, that is it. That's all my predictions that I have for you today. That's all my predictions that I have for you for this video. It was definitely my pleasure. It's not for you to be shocked. It's for you to be prepared. It's not for you to be afraid. It's for you to be prepared. All these messages I know a lot of you have watched Encanto, and if you guys pay attention to Bruno, they don't like Bruno because everyone in the town don't like Bruno because Bruno tells them the truth. And people turn to look at them like, oh, he's crazy, or he's scary, like he's telling me all this bad stuff. He's the one that has bad news. He's the one that only sees bad visions or only sees bad things. But this world is not all rainbows and butterflies. We who see beyond can't always just choose to see good. Those who really see can see the truth, and the truth is that things are really messed up, and we need to be prepared. Those messages that we receive are so we can be prepared. So don't fall behind. Prepare yourself. Be prepared for whatever you need to be prepared. Have a plan A, B, and C this year. But thank you guys so much for everything. It is my pleasure to bring you these predictions, and it was an absolute pleasure to be here with you guys and to be able to film this for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to pass the video, and also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow all my social medias. Bye-bye.